Dear class, if you're watching this video, then you have successfully begun reading the email I sent out regarding today's class, which is being held remotely and asynchronously. I shared with you a YouTube video of a weaver using the same style cardboard loom that we are using. It's on a YouTube video. It's in the email. However, this video may be confusing because it's very long and she talks a lot and she puts some weird yarn decorations inside her weaving, which we didn't do. And so it's not as simple as the style that we've made in class. So keep watching this video because I've narrated a few images about how to complete your woven textile tapestry. So this might be faster and easier. So enjoy. This is what your woven tapestry should look like on both ends. You can see faintly on the left and right on the cardboard where the ballpoint pen line was, where you needed to begin and end your weaving. So this is what you're going to be looking at before you start dealing with the warp threads, which are the white color threads in this image. You're going to flip your cardboard loom around to the other side, and you're going to be snipping the white threads in the center as depicted in this image here. Just do one side, and then when you knot off that side, you'll flip your whole loom around, and then you're going to do the other side. But just snip one side of your cardboard loom. Flip your cardboard loom back to the other side, the side where your weaving is on, and just pull out 2 strings at a time, and you're going to be knotting 2 strings together into a square knot. And in the email, I have a short video on how to tie a square knot. After you've tied a square knot in your first 2 strings, you're going to pull out the next 2 strings and then tie a square knot in them. You just want to be really careful about your tying knots into your warp thread, because if you pull them all at once, your weaving can get messed up. When you get to the end of your warp threads and you have an uneven number of threads, that's okay, because you'll just tie 2 strings with a knot, and then you'll take the remainder string, and then you'll tie that to the other 2 knots. So don't fret if you have an uneven number of strings. With the 3 strings remaining, first you're going to tie a square knot with the first 2 out of the 3 strings as pictured. And then you're going to take that 3rd string and you're going to tie a square knot with one of the 2 strings that you just created the previous square knot with. So it'll just be a thicker knot than the other knots on this row. So this is what your completed row of square knots is on one side of your woven tapestry. And it's a little akimbo right now, but you can smooth it out and steam it and press those strings so that they lay vertical to your weaving at a different time. And then you'll flip your loom to the other side, and you'll repeat the same process on the other side of your loom with the warp strings on that side. And after you've knotted off that row, then you'll be done with your textile. Please bring your completed and knotted off tapestry textile to class next Monday, February 27th, so that I can grade it. Next, continue to part 2 of the email that I sent you, as it deals with more sophisticated weaving techniques that lead up to current woven textiles, which are much finer and don't unravel when you cut into them. I'm looking forward to reading your assignments, which are due at the end of day on Wednesday, February 23rd. And see you next Monday.